Anyways, yo, what's up everybody? How are you doing? I'm doing good. Um, why do I keep saying Anyways, this is a review on the new Morphe 35O2, the second nature palette, which is this bad boy right here, which is pretty neat. I like how it's kind of like the lettering's kind of sleek now, but I did kind of like the old packaging better, which is this right here, and this is the 35O, the Nature Glow palette. So yes, there is a big difference in both of the palettes. This one happens to be like so much more pigmented and so much more creamier, butterier. Is that even a word? I don't know. And they blend out so easy. Like, I love this palette. When I seen it, I was like, eh. But when I got it, I was like, oh my god. I swatched all the colors. I will put the pics sometime in the video, you know, somewhere in there. And with this palette, you get the little, you know, the plastic covers that come on top of the eyeshadows to protect them or something like that. You get like this little plastic cover, and it has like names for each of the eyeshadows, which I thought was pretty cool, but it would have been better if they put the names on the package instead of, you know, just on the plastic sheet. So I'm gonna have to do like glue it up here or something like that. It is useful though, and if you just take a look at this palette, it is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love all of the eyeshadows in here. This black right here is so bomb. So bomb. Like, I literally love this palette so much. Like, Morphe is definitely stepping their game up palette by palette by palette. And that is why I love them so much, because they're already good, like so good, and they're already so inexpensive that, you know, they're getting better and better with their, what is that called, their ingredients and how they make their eyeshadows and such things like that. And their palettes just always are just a big mind-blowing thing when they come out with a new one. Talking about new, let's mention the holiday collection Dare to Create palette. That bad boy is to die for, and that is why I ordered it, and I will also do a review on that for you guys. It is coming in Tuesday, and it is Thursday, I think, like the 16th or 17th. I think it's the 17th. I'm not sure. I'm not good with, you know, calendars and dates and stuff like that. But compared to the 35O palette, I definitely, like, this was my first purchase from Morphe, and I loved the palette. I didn't really get into it that much because at the time I really wasn't all that into makeup like I am now. Like, makeup is my obsession. I have to get, like, with especially Morphe, I have to get, like, I feel I have to get, like, all the 35 fam palettes. My next palette I want to get from 35 fam is the 35B palette, because I just think all those colors in there are so beautiful, and their palettes are so good. Like, I'm telling you, like, I swear by Morphe, their palettes are so good that, like, I want that colorful ass palette in my collection to do some colorful ass looks, some creative, out of the box, you know, out of my comfort zone type looks. But for this palette, the 35O2, I definitely think it's worth its price. The eyeshadows, like I said, are so blendable, creamy, buttery. They are just, they're beautiful, especially like these reddish type. I don't know how to really explain them, but and this orange, like it's like an orange with the orange like metallic, not really metallic, creamy shimmer shadow, I'd say. And that's exact same thing with these two colors. I'll take the plastic off so you can see just a little bit better. But it looks like this. And as you can tell, all the shadows have been messed with because I did swatch them all. And I did swatch them on my arm and take pictures so you guys could see. I will include them in the video as well as all the names. I will try to make it, you know, pretty, you know, where you can read it or whatever. I don't know where I'm getting at with that. I'm going to try to make it to where you can read it so that way you know the colors, what the names are, you know, pretty much everything about the palette that you don't know if you don't have it. Honestly, I love this eyeshadow right here, and it is called, let's see, it is called Ruby. It is the most prettiest reddish like corally-ish type, you know, shimmer, creamy shadow type, you know, eyeshadow. I definitely want to do a look with, like, including this eyeshadow right here. And I definitely want to do a Thanksgiving look with this palette as well as the Dare to Create palettes. I know this review might not be too, you know, off the top, in details, you know, extra, because, you know, it's my first review and, you know, I'm trying, you guys. I really am. As you can tell from this palette, you can see it has a few shimmer shades, but they aren't nowhere near as creamy or buttery or pigmented as the 35O2 palette. So I can definitely tell the big difference in both of them. I might as well just swatch the shimmer shadows for you. Just two of them in comparison. You know, I'll take this one right here in the corner and the one that I said I really liked, and we'll see how they look next to each other. So let's just do that real quick. Okay, so I have the 35O palette, and I'm taking this shimmer eyeshadow from the bottom left corner. Now I am taking the reddish corally type shimmer shadow from the 35O2 palette, and now I am swatching them for you. Honestly, okay, I feel like I definitely swatched the 35O palette just a little bit harder than I did the 35O2 palette, because I just don't want to run out of the colors like too fast, because like I said, I love this palette. and I swear by Morphe. But I'll take it in like I did the 35O palette, and I'll just take it in 3 times, swish it like that, and re-swatch it. So it's a better swatch, but I feel like, I don't know, I still feel like even though this one came out just a little bit more pigmented, that I still gravitate to 3502 palette a lot a lot more. I was about to say a lot much better, but a lot more, just because, I don't know, they both scream fall, and they are both very beautiful palettes, and I don't know, just the 3502 palette just has this grip on me, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the red corally colors, because I'm more of a red person. My favorite color is red, black, white. If you guys have not gotten your hands on the 3502 palette, you definitely need to get your hands on it. It is really, really, really inexpensive. Only $23 for 35 bomb eyeshadows. I am not sponsored by Morphe. I am not, I didn't get this product from them for free or anything like that. I am not, making money off of talking about their products. I literally like I said, I swear by Morphe. They're so inexpensive and they are so bomb at the same time. Like, where could you go wrong? Inexpensive bomb eyeshadows, like, seriously, for $23, 35 eyeshadows. You can't go wrong at all. But anyways, if you have not got your hands on it, go ahead and get your hands on it. I do not have a discount code because, like I said, I am not, an affiliate with Morphe or anything like that. I do not, have no promo codes or anything. I'm sorry. But anyways, I also wanted to mention I did get the Jaclyn Hill palette as well when I did get the 3502 palette, so I know I'm a little bit late on the train, the Jaclyn Hill train, but I honestly think her packaging is so bomb. Her eyeshadows, I've swatched these two. I have not played with it yet, but they are so bomb. Her packaging is beautiful, but I just feel like, I just feel like it's too pretty. I don't want to get it dirty or anything, and you can tell in some areas where when I swatched them, the eyeshadow got on the, the palette. But her palette is just super sleek. Even though it's cardboard, I still feel like it's super cute, and the white and silver and gold is just beyond amazing. I love that she did put the names of the colors on the back and how she did it. I wish Morphe did this with every eyeshadow palette they had exactly like this, because it's just such a good idea. And not only that, but it would be a lot more helpful to know what shades we are using, instead of being like, oh, I'm in the 3rd row down, 4th row to the left or something like that. So Jaclyn definitely did it with her palette. I definitely think it's worth the money as well. It is $38 for the palette, which is inexpensive, because honestly her palette and her eyeshadows are super, 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 super duper bomb. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, like, it's Morphe or anything and I want them to, like, notice me or anything like that. I'm saying that because it's true. Like, this is honest as fuck. This whole review is honest as hell. But, yes, I can't wait to play around with this palette. Let me know if you want a tutorial done with this palette as well. I don't know why. Like I said in many other, like, uploads, I don't know why, but I just can never talk when I film. So, anyways, and since I'm getting it all dirtied up because of, you know, the swatches that I did, I'm going to go ahead and put it back down. So, yeah, if you have not heard of Morphe, or if you just don't know if it's worth the money or not, I definitely say Morphe is 100% worth the money. Especially their brushes. Their brushes are bomb as well. And they are also inexpensive. They have some beautiful brushes, some beautiful brush sets. Their brush sets are super inexpensive, but some of their more nicer, valuable, you know, more luxurious type brush sets are gonna be more expensive because, you know, they put more money and, you know, time into them and everything like that. So as far as that, like the 35O2 palette, this is supposed to be a review on the 3502 palette, but I just got all into, you know, everything else by Morphe. But anyways, back to the 3502 palette. I just think it is a must-have in your makeup collection. Like I said, I created this look today with the palette, only using 3 eyeshadows from it. And I can't wait to come out with a more dramatic look, and I can't wait to do it with some wing liner, because honestly I feel naked without wing liner because I never go without wing liner. But I'm loving the way these double stacked demi wispies are looking on me with this look. I'd say this look could be a easy, simple Thanksgiving look as well as a easy day-to-day look. Maybe not so dramatic, like when it comes to like the contour and the highlight and everything like that, but with the eyes and everything like that, like you don't have to double stack your lashes like I did or anything like that. You can just do the simple, easy steps that I did and use 3 different eyeshadows, get it done with, and still have a cute, you know, eyeshadow look going on for the day, no matter what you're doing. So let me know down below if you want a tutorial on this eye look right here. I don't know what else to say besides the palette is bomb as hell. You need to get your hands on it. You definitely need to look more into Morphe if you don't know what Morphe is, or if you've just seen a couple of things out there that other people use by Morphe. You definitely need to look more into it because they are such a great brand. I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again. They're so inexpensive and bomb at the same time. Like, you just can't go wrong. Like, I'm always so upset when I want a palette from them and they're out of stock. Like, that's legit how I felt about the 35B palette, and now it's back in stock, and then hopefully it stays in stock for like 2 weeks until my man gets paid again, or until, you know, I come up with some money to get it, because I have to have it. Like, I absolutely have to have it. I have the 12P Picasso palette, I think it's called, but you know, the eyeshadows in those palettes, you know, those are older palettes and they're more on the cheaper side, like cheaper, inexpensive side, like less than $15. So they're kind of, I can say, powdery and like chalky and dry feeling, and they're alright. I still use them. They're still usable, doable. You just have to, you know, use more than you would and blend more than you would, and you know, it just really takes time to get used to those kind of eyeshadows. But I try to make anything work. I try not to waste any of my makeup. So yeah, but that is it for this review. Like I said, I will show swatches of the eyeshadows, every single one of them, and I will try to mention the names in them, because you know, sometimes the lettering can be too small or the lettering can be too big to where you can't tell what, you know, what the shade is or what it's called. So I'm gonna try my hardest to get that together for you guys and add that in as well.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.
But that is it. Like I said, let me know down below in the comments if you want to see a tutorial on this look. If you haven't already, like if you like this video especially. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because right now I shout out everybody's social media that subscribes in upcoming videos, but I do it in order. So yes, if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe. I'm not bribing you or anything like that to subscribe to me, but you know, I'm just throwing it out there. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you stay tuned for more videos. Hit the bell button down below to be notified when I upload. It is shout out time, and shout out goes to Angelica Justine. All her social media will be linked down below. Go check it out. As well as my social media. Go add me on Snapchat and let's be a Snapchat fam. As well as go to the link for my beauty page on Facebook, where I go live and I do makeup looks. That's mainly where I was in the month of October, so, but I'm back again, and I'm getting, you know, in the groove, you know what I mean. But yeah, go ahead and check out her social media as well as mine, and thank you for watching, and I appreciate every single one of you. Salute. I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah, I need to drink some Kool-Aid because my throat getting dry as hell.